Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code with ER. In this video guys, we are gonna learn something new, something different. In this video guys, we are gonna learn something new, something different in Vue.js 3. Okay? Yes guys, you heard it right. Today in this video, in this session, we are gonna learn something new, something different in Vue.js 3. And guys, today in this video, we are gonna learn that what is a emit function and how emit function works in Vue.js 3. Okay. Yes guys, in this video I will teach you that what is a emit function and how emit function works in Vue.js 3 and how we can send the data to the parent component from the child component using the custom methods. Okay. So guys, if you are new to Vue.js 3 and if you are here to learn Vue.js 3, then guys, trust me, believe me, this video is definitely for you. You should definitely watch this video, okay? Because in this video we are gonna learn that how child component is going to send the data to the parent component using the custom events, using the custom methods. Okay. So guys, trust me guys, in this video I will thoroughly explain you that how emit function works in Vue.js 3 and how we can create the custom event using the emit method. Okay. So guys, I believe guys, you are here to learn Vue.js 3. So guys, just be here and watch the entire video, because trust me guys, after watching this video you will feel that I know what is the emit function and how emit function works to send the data to the parent component from the child component. Okay. So guys, just to give you an example guys, just to give you a demo, I have already created an example. So let me go to the example first and let me explain you the example, what I mean and what we are gonna learn today in this video, in this session. Okay. So let me go to the example first and let me explain you the example. Okay. So guys, this is the example I have built using HTML, CSS and Vue.js 3. Okay. So guys, here you can see the text also, how to emit data in Vue.js 3 beyond the Vue.js 3 documentation. Okay. Yes guys, you did it right. In this video, in this session, I will explain you guys thoroughly that what is the emit function and how emit function works in Vue.js 3 to emit the data from the child component to the parent component. Okay. So guys, here you can see three buttons also. We have got three buttons here. This is the first button and this is the second button and this is the third button. Okay. So guys, first of all, let me go to the developer tool. So just open the console, go to the console. Okay. So guys, as of now we don't have anything in our console. Okay. So guys, the moment I will click the first button, you will be able to see the message in the console. Okay. So guys, now I am going to click the first button. Okay. So just click it. So see guys, you got the message, hello from child. Okay. So let me just click the second button also. See, you can see here second message, button clicked in parent. Okay. So let me just click the third button. See, hello parent, this is from child component, please accept it. Okay. So guys, emit function is used to create a custom event to emit the data, to send the data from the child component to the parent component. Okay. So guys, on the child component guys, we are going to create a custom event or custom method which is going to trigger, which is going to emit the data whenever a button is being clicked on the child component. Okay. So guys, in this video guys, trust me guys, just be here and watch the entire video, because after watching this video you will have confidence over yourself that I know what is a emit function and how emit function works in Vue.js 3. Okay, so guys, this is the first video on emit. I will be creating a series of video on the emit function. Okay, because emit function is very important, is very crucial in Vue.js 3 if you want to work with the components. Okay, so guys, emit function, emit method is generally used within the components to send the data from the child component to the parent component. Okay, so guys, let's get started and let's learn that what is a emit function and how emit function works, and how we can emit, how we can send the data from the child component to the parent component by using the custom events, by using the custom methods from the child component. Okay, so now let's get started and let's learn. Okay, but guys, before starting off the video, I would like to request you all guys, please guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel CodeWith ER, and please guys press the bell icon also, so that whenever I will upload the video like this in the playlist, you can be notified and you can watch them instantly and you can learn from them also. Okay, and please guys, if you are new to Vue.js 3, if you are beginners in Vue.js 3, please guys, do subscribe to this channel CodeWith ER, because here on this channel I will be creating a lot of videos. I will be explaining you each and every minute details in the Vue.js 3 on this channel CodeWith ER. So please make sure you subscribe to this channel CodeWith ER. Okay, so guys, I have also started tutorials on ServiceNow as well. Okay, so guys, if you are a ServiceNow developer, and if you are dreaming to become a great ServiceNow developer, then guys, please do subscribe to this channel CodeWith ER, because as you all know that I am a ServiceNow developer, and guys, I will explain you guys ServiceNow in depth, in details on this channel CodeWith ER as well. Okay, so guys, please make sure you subscribe to this channel CodeWith ER, and please press the bell icon also. Okay, and guys, if you have learned something from this video, from this session, then please guys, do like this video, which will give me the confidence, which will give me the motivation to make awesome videos like this for you on each and every topic of web development as well as full stack development also. Okay, so guys, now let's get started and let's learn what is emit function and how it is, how and why it is so much of important in Vue.js 3. Okay, so guys, now let's get started and let's code and let's learn that what is the emit function and how we can use emit function to emit, to send the data from the child component to the parent component. Okay, so guys, just close the console and just go to the code editor. So guys, this is the Sublime Text. I'm using the Sublime Text. You are free to use IDE according to your preferences, according to your choice. Okay, so first of all guys, I will be creating a new page. So just create a new page. So I'll say here emit in Vue.html. Okay, so just save the page. Okay, so create a HTML first. So give code with ER Prabhat Pandit. Okay, so guys, by now you all know that my name is Prabhat Pandit and I am a ServiceNow developer. I am working as a ServiceNow developer at Happiest Minds, Bangalore, and I have got more than 4 years of experience into software development. Okay, so guys, first of all, I would like to paste some of the CDN links from the previous example only, just to save our little bit of time. Okay, so let me go to the example and let me copy the CDN links from there. So just copy these CDN links from here and we will paste inside our code below the title tag. Okay, so let me just explain you the CDN also. So guys, as you can see here, this is the CSS file for Bootstrap. Okay, as you can see here, bootstrap.min.css, and this is the inside the folder CSS. Okay, and guys, this is the JS file for vue.js 3. Okay, you can see here vue.global.js, and this is the inside the folder js. Okay, so guys, we will be working here only like vue.js 3. We don't require any css file, but as you can see here, I have created 3 buttons also. Okay, so I have created these buttons using the bootstrap only. Okay, just to save our little bit of time. Okay, so just go to the code again. So guys, first of all, I'm gonna write the js for our logic. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna create here js file. Okay, so guys, just be here and watch the entire video, okay, carefully. So let me just create a div first. Okay, so let me just create it first. So I'll give here class as a container and give the margin top 5 also, and give the margin bottom also 5. Okay, so first of all, just close this div, and guys, inside this div I'm gonna create here another div. Okay, so give the class as a text center, and give margin top 3 and give margin bottom also 3. Okay, and just close this div, and inside this div I'm gonna create here h1 element. Okay, so just for the text, guys. Okay, so give the class as a text center and give text also dark. Okay, and just close this h1 first, and inside this h1, just cancel this. Inside this h1 I'm gonna say here double curly braces, and inside the double curly braces we are gonna paste here variable name from the vue.js instance. Okay, so guys, now I'm gonna create here vue.js instance first. So let me just create the vue.js instance first. So I'll say here first const, I'm going to create a variable. So first of all, create the script element. So I'll say here const say app equal to, I'll say here view dot create app. Okay, so create app, put parenthesis and put open and closing braces. Okay, and inside this we are going to create here a data function. So I'll say here data colon function. Okay, put parenthesis and put open and closing braces, and inside this it is going to return all the properties, all the variable. Okay, so guys, let me just clear you create one variable here just to give you the detailed view about the data function. Okay, so I'll say here I'm going to create here one variable or the one data property as a header. Okay, so I'll just say here colon, and I'll define here one text. Okay, so guys, let me just copy the text from the example only. Okay, it is only text and nothing else. So I'm gonna just copy this text from here and paste inside our header variable. So guys, in this way we have created one variable, or this variable is also called as data properties, or sometime it is also known as, or it is also called as state variables. Okay, so guys, here we have created a variable called header, and we have assigned it some text also or some value also. Okay, it can be text, it can be number, it can be null also, and it can be a what can I say, an object also, it can be an array also. Okay, so guys, just be here, guys, if you are new to vue.js 3, and if you want to learn that what is a emit function and why it is so much of important in vue.js 3. Okay, so guys, after watching this video you will be master in how emit function works, and how we can send the data to the parent component from the child component using the emit function. And using the emit function we can create a custom event also. Okay, which will be using to send the data to the parent component from the child component. Okay, so just first of all, just put here semicolon and just put comma here. So guys, now we are gonna mount this vue.js instance. Okay, we are gonna mount this vue.js instance to our HTML part, to our view part. Okay, So guys, HTML part is also known as view part in Vue.js 3. Okay, so just we will say here, app, we'll say here app dot mount, and we will just give here id as a app. Okay, so guys, you are free to give the class here also, but here I'm gonna give here id, because you can see here I have given here hash, so this is an id. So we have to copy this id from here, and we have to give this id to this entire div. Okay, so guys, this div is the parent div. Okay, so guys, I will give here id as a app only. Okay, so guys, I will give here id as a app only. Okay, so yeah, so guys, now this entire div, okay, this entire div have been mounted to this Vue.js instance by the id app. Okay, by the id app here, because you can see here I am saying here app.mount, and I have given here hash and id. So this is the id, and the same id I have given here to this div. Okay, so guys, now our view part, our HTML part is mounted, is connected with this Vue.js instance. Okay, so guys, now just copy the file path and go to the browser and create a new tab and paste it here and hit enter. Okay, so guys, as of now we can see nothing in our browser. Okay, so guys, let me just show you one magic. Okay, so just go to the code and guys, copy this header variable from here and just paste inside the double curly braces. Okay, and just save your code, go to the browser and just refresh the page. Okay, so see, boom guys, we can see the magic here, that we can see the text also, how to emit data in Vue.js 3 beyond the Vue.js 3 documentation. Okay, yes guys, you read it right, trust me guys, just watch the entire video. Guys, I will be trying to explain you, I will be trying to give you the in-depth knowledge, in-depth view about emit function and how emit function works. Okay, so just be here and watch the entire video, and if you are new to Vue.js 3, then guys, you should definitely watch this video, because this video is only for you. This video is created for the beginners, for the new one who is going to learn, who is willing to learn Vue.js 3. Okay, so just go to the code again. So guys, as you can see here, whenever you will be you have to show the any variable value from the Vue.js 3, you have to say double curly braces, and then you have to paste the variable name inside the double curly braces, like I am doing here. Okay, so guys, that's why we are able to see this text, okay, which is assigned to this variable header. Okay, so you can see here the text also. Okay, how to emit data in Vue.js 3 beyond the Vue.js documentation. Okay, so guys, now I'm gonna create here three components, three child component, and through the child component we will be able to emit the custom event to the parent component, and that parent component is going to receive the data, and it will show, or it will log the data for us. Okay, so guys, now just be here and watch the entire video. Okay, so guys, now I'm gonna create here first component. So I will say here above this I'll create a const. Okay, so I'll say here first component. Okay, component, and just give here equal to, and I'll just give here open and closing braces. Okay, so guys, you all know that a component has a property called template. Okay, so guys, inside the template you are free to define anything. Okay, so guys, here also I'm gonna create here one template. So I'll say here template, give the colon, and guys, here I will use the backtick for the multi-line template. Okay, so guys, for the multi-line template you can use the backtick. Okay, so for the multi-line template I'm gonna use here backtick. So just close this, so put here comma, and inside this template I'm gonna create here one button. Okay, so first of all I'm gonna create here one button, and just close this button first. And inside this button I'm gonna give here class also as a btn, and btn I'll say here info. Okay, and inside this I'm gonna put here text, so I'll say here first button, first button. Okay, so guys, now we have to create a method also. Okay, so I will be creating here one method also. Okay, so guys, let me explain you one thing. Guys, every component, okay guys, every component you will create inside the Vue.js can have their own method, can have their own computed method, can have their own lifecycle hook, can have their own watcher, can have their on template, on object. Okay, so guys, here guys, always remember the separate component, each component inside the Vue.js 3 can have their own method, can have their own template, can have their own lifecycle hook, can have their own computer method, can have their own like methods also. Okay, so guys, here also I'm gonna create here one method inside the first component. Okay, so I'll say here below this I will be creating here methods also. So I'll say here colon, and I'll just say here open and closing braces. Okay, so first of all just close this first component. So inside this method I'm gonna create here I will be creating here one method also. Okay, so guys, now first of all on this button guys, we have to create a one event. Okay, so I'm gonna create here one event. So I'll say here click equal to, I'll just say here emit custom event. Okay, custom event. So guys, now I will be creating this emit custom method. Okay, custom event method inside this methods. Okay, so I'll say here this, I'll just put here parenthesis and open and closing braces, and I'll just say here this. Okay, this dot dollar. So guys, whenever you are going to use the emit function, you have to say this dot emit, and now we are going to create here one custom event. Okay, so one custom event I will be creating here. So I'll say here custom event. Okay, custom event. And guys, now we are also gonna pass the data, we are also gonna pass the payload. Okay, so guys, this is the optional parameter, but I will be creating here the optional parameter as well for you, just to give you the detailed explanation. Okay, so I'll say here hello parent from child. Okay, from child. So just close this. Okay, so guys, now we have to register this component also, this first component. So I'm going to register the component as well. Okay, so I will be saying here, so just copy this component name, and below this I will be just registering it. Okay, so I'll just say here below this I will be saying here, so just say here app. Okay, app dot component. Okay, app dot component, and give here parenthesis and put here same like a single like a inverted comma, and we can say here the first component. Okay, so guys, as you can see here, I have given here the first letter of F as a capital, and the first letter of component also C as a capital. Okay, so guys, here we will be saying here the small f, and just give here this, and say here a small c, and give here comma, and say here the first component. Okay, so guys, in this way we have registered our the component, the first component. Okay, so we will say here app dot component, and we will give here the component in the camel case notation. Okay, so this is the F, capital F, and this is the capital C. Okay, and we will say here first Okay, we have to separate this first letter. Okay, this is the first word and this is the second word. We have to separate it. Okay, as you can see here, I have given here first. Okay, you can see here this is the first, and I have given here second word as a component. You can see here the second word as a component, and I am separating it using the what can I say, dash. Okay, you can see here I have given here dash also, just to separate these two word. Okay, so guys, in this way we have registered our component. Okay, so guys, now we will be just creating this custom event. Okay, so I will be creating, guys, this custom event. Okay, because it is going to emit the event, it is going to emit the data from this child component to the parent component. Okay, so I will be creating this like a custom event, guys, now. So okay, so just say here I'll just say here custom emit custom event. So just copy this. First of all, below this I will be saying here so we have to say it so just copy this component from here, and inside the parent component, inside this div with the id app, we will say here paste it and just close this. Okay, and on this we will say here this emit this custom event name. Okay, so just go here and say @ paste this, and we are going to define here one method. Okay, so I'll say here handle custom. Okay, custom event. Okay, custom event. So guys, now we will be defining this custom handle custom event into the our parent component. Okay, so I'll just go to the down and I will just define this. I'll just define this inside the parent component. So here below this we will say here methods, put colon and put open and closing braces, and here we are going to define this this handle custom event. Okay, so just say here parenthesis and put here open and closing braces, and inside this we will just say here that console dot log. Okay, and we will just say here that we can say anything like a button. Okay, button is clicked. Okay, button is clicked from child component. Okay, child component to parent. Okay, to parent. So guys, let me just explain you. So guys, as you can see here, I have created here the first custom component as a first component. Okay, and I have defined here one template. Okay, so inside the template I will be creating a button, and inside the button I have given here like a click event, and this event is going to trigger this custom event. Okay, so guys, whenever a user is going to click on this button, on this child button, okay, on this custom child component, then this will trigger this emit custom method, and this will emit this custom, okay, this custom event, okay, to the parent component. Okay, to the parent component. So guys, let me just give you the detailed view about this. Okay, so guys, this is like okay, this is exactly like defining something on any kind of like element inside the HTML. Okay, so what we will say here, generally we will say here click. Okay, so click equal to, we will just give here any method name, okay, which we want to execute. Okay, so we can say here my method. Okay, my method, and just close this div, and inside this div you can put anything as a text. So I'll say here as a text. Okay, so guys, as you can see here, this is okay, this is this custom child component is similar to this. Okay, here you can see here also I am creating here a click method, and on the click method, on the click event, okay, we are going to fire this my method. Okay, so guys, this is similar also. So we are saying here, we are just defining this custom event method on the child component. We will say here at the rate custom event, and we will assign it to one method name. Okay, and this method name we have to define inside our the parent component, and this parent component is going to receive okay, this, okay, this payload, or this or like a second parameter as a data. Okay, so as a data it will receive. Okay, so we can just say here or okay, so as of now guys, just remove this payload or the second parameter. I will explain you in the later part. Okay, so just let it be as it is. So we will just emit this custom event whenever button is being clicked in the child component. It will trigger this emit custom event, and it will trigger this custom event, okay, from to the like what can I say, parent component. Okay, so here we will say here, we will just define here custom event, and we will say here equal to handle custom event, which is similar to click at the rate click equal to my method. Okay, so we have to define this handle custom event into the parent component, and I'll say here method colon, and we are just defining here handle custom event, and we will just console.log button is clicked from the child component to parent. Okay, so we have just what can I say, we have just registered this first component as a app.component. We will just say here first under what can I say hyphen component, and we'll just say here comma, and we'll give the first component name. Okay, so in this way we have registered our component. Okay, our first component we have registered. Okay, so guys, now just save your code and go to the browser and just refresh your page. Okay, so see, we got the first button also. So just remove this div, because I gave you just for the explanation. Okay, just for the example. So just save this code and go to the browser and create a new, just refresh the page. Okay, so just open the developer tool, go to the console, and guys, now just click the button. Okay, so see, boom guys, we got our message in the console. Button is clicked from child component to parent component. Okay, you can see guys, button, you can see here the message also. Just let me just enlarge this so you can see here clearly. So guys, the moment I have clicked the button, first button, we will be able to see one message in the console, and the message is button is clicked from child component to parent component. Okay, you can see here the text also guys. Okay, button is clicked from child component to parent component. Okay, so guys, just go to the code. So guys, as you can see here, we have created our first component, and we have just registered it into our parent component by saying app.component first hyphen component, and we have given here the first component name. Okay, so guys, in this way we have registered the component. So just let me just give the comment also, register the components. Okay, so we will register here two more components. Okay, so guys, I hope guys you are clear that what is emit function and how to create emit function to emit the custom event to the parent component. Okay, I gave you the example also. This is similar to the native or the what can I say usual event. Okay, so now guys, we are going to create here second component. So I'll just say here second component, I'm going to create it now. So I'll just go down, and below this I'll create here another component, so I'll say here const, okay, I'll give here as a component name as a second component. Okay, so guys, as you can see here, s of this second word is capital. Okay, you can see here s is the capital and letter word is small. Okay, so I will say here again component, so I'll say here c is the capital and letter word will be small. Okay, so component, okay, so give here equal to open and closing braces, and we have to just close this also, so put here semicolon, and inside this again I will be creating here one template. Okay, so I'll say here template, put colon and put backtick for the multi-line template. Okay, so guys, we will use backtick here for the multi-line template. Okay, so put here comma, and inside this again I'm gonna create here one button, so I'll say here button and just close this button now, and inside this button I'm gonna give here the text also as a second button. Okay, you can give anything guys as a text. Okay, it is nothing like compulsory that you have to give as a first button, second button. No, it is up to you. You can give any text. Okay, so I'll say here I'm just giving the text as a second button. Okay, so now we can give the class also to this button, so I'll say here class equal to btn, and I'll give here btn secondary. Okay, btn secondary. Okay, so guys, now we are gonna create here one method also, so I'll say here below this template I'll say here method. Okay, methods, so put here open and closing braces. So guys, always remember each component, okay, each component inside the Vue.js can have their own methods, can have their own lifecycle hook, can have their own object, can have their own computed methods, computed properties as well. Okay, you are free to define anything inside the components. Okay, so I will just create here one method also, and we will define the method also later on. So I'll say here second, okay, second click. Okay, click, so I'll just see here parenthesis and open and closing braces, and now we are gonna say here we will just emit this. Okay, so we will say here this dot dollar, and we will say here emit. Okay, because whenever button is being clicked from this second component, from this child component named as a second component, then we will just emit something, we will just send data to the parent component. Okay, so guys, now we will just say here emit and open and closing like parenthesis, and we will just give here the custom event name also. Okay, so I'll say here custom event name as a click me. Okay, you can see here guys, I have given here C small and M capital of this click me custom event. Okay, so I'll just define here one message also or one payload also. Okay, so guys, this is the optional parameter. We can use this optional parameter to send the data to the parent component. Okay, so I'll say here, I'll just say here hello parent. Okay, hello parent, so this is from the child component. Okay, from the child component. Okay, so please accept it. Okay, please accept it. Okay, so guys, in this way we are sending the data along with this custom event name also to the parent element. Okay, to the parent component. Okay, so guys, in this way we are sending the extra data, we are sending the payload also to the parent component. Okay, whenever user is going to click this button from the child component. Okay, so we have to define one method also here, this method second click method we have to define on this button also. So I'll say here @click @click give equal to and give this second click method here. Okay, so guys, now whenever a user is going to click on this child button component, then we will emit this, okay, this click me custom event. Okay, so guys, whenever a user is going to click on this child component button, it will trigger one method. The method name is second click, and this second click method will emit a custom event named click me. Okay, named click me. And whenever this function this like whenever we will emit this click me like a custom event, then we will also send one payload, we will also send one data to the parent component. Okay, so we are saying here this is the payload, this is this optional parameter, and this is also known as the payload. Okay, so we will be sending this data along with this custom event click me to the parent whenever this second click is being clicked, is being triggered from the child component. Okay, so we will just trigger whenever a user is going to click on this button, we will just trigger this second click event, and this second click event will emit, okay, will emit this click me custom event. And whenever it is being emit, we will just send this payload, we will just send this data to the parent component. Okay, so guys, now we have to just register this component also. And so just go down and we will just say here app, okay, app dot component. So guys, as you can see here, in this way we are registering our components. Okay, so guys, you can register as many as components you want. Okay, so I'll say here give single quotes and just say here small s, okay, small s, and just give here hyphen, and just say here small c, and just put here comma, and we will just say here second component. Okay, so in this way we have registered our second component also as a, I mean second component, second child component. Okay, and we will just say here so guys, this will become the tag. Okay, this will become the tag. As you can see here, I'm using here first component. Okay, first component, you can see here first component I'm using here as a what can I say, a custom tag. Okay, you can see here I have used here the first component as a custom tag. Okay, so we will just use this second component name as a custom tag only. So just copy this and just give here and paste it, just close this. Okay, so now on this like a second component, child component also, we are going to define one method, okay, custom event. Okay, so what we will define here, so we will just copy this emit function or the custom event name from here, and we have to define this. So I'll just say here at the rate, put this, and just give here like a hyphen also, and put here a small m. Okay, a small m, and we will just define one method here. Okay, so we will just define here one method here. So I'll just say here my, okay, I'll say here my event. Okay, my event. So now we have to define this event into our parent component also. So we have to define this parent method also, this my event custom event into our parent component. Okay, so below this I'll just put here comma, and I'm going to define this, okay, method my event. So I'll just say here parenthesis and open and closing braces, and just close this and put comma here also, so later on we won't have any kind of error. Okay, so we will just define this method now. So guys, as you can see here, we are sending one like a payload also using this click me custom event, because it is emitting a data also, along with this click me custom event to the parent component. Okay, to the parent component. So parent component has to receive it, has to get it. Okay, so we will just give here one like what can I say, so what can I say, guys? We can just give here, they can just pass here one argument. Okay, so I'll say here message msg. So we will just receive this message from this click me custom event, because it is sending one payload to the data along with this click me custom event. Okay, so we will just say here my event, and I'm passing here one argument or one parameter to this my event method. Okay, so we will just say here console dot log. Okay, so that's it, and we will just pass this message to this console. Okay, so paste it. So guys, now we are expecting hello parent, this is from the child component, please accept it into our console whenever a user is going to click on the second component. Okay, second component, whenever a user is going to click on this second component, which is this component. Okay, which is this component, and I have given here the text also second button. Okay, and I have registered here the component also by saying app.component second component comma the component name. Okay, so guys, this will become the custom tag. Okay, this will become the custom tag. Okay, as you can see here, I am using this first component as a tag, I am using this second component as a tag, and I am defining here one custom event equal to handle custom event, and one custom event here also as a click me equal to my event, and I have defined these events in our what can I say, parent component, by saying here inside the method handle custom event, and I'm just consoling.log the message. Here also I am defining here click me my event here, and we are passing one parameter as a msg, and we will just console.log. Okay, what is coming from this second component, second child component, by the custom event known as click me by this emit method. Okay, it is also sending one payload to the parent component in the form of text, and it is hello parent, this is from the child component, please accept it. Okay, so just save your code and go to the browser and just refresh the page. Okay, so we can see here button also. So let me just separate this button. So I'll just say here, I'll just give here one hr. So just save your code, go to the browser and just refresh the page. Okay, so guys, now let me just click the second button. Okay, so guys, we are expecting one message in the console whenever a user is going to click on the second button. We will be able to see the message in the console, and the message is hello parent, this is from the child component, please accept it. Okay, so just go to the browser again and just hit the second button. See, boom guys, we got the message in the console saying hello parent, this is from the child component, please accept it. Okay, you can see guys, we got the message here in the console, hello parent, this is from the child component, please accept it. You can see here I have given here the same message along with this custom event click me hello parent, this is from child component, please accept it. Okay, so guys, as you can see here, we are able to emit the data from the child component to the parent component by defining our custom event. Okay, by defining our custom event. Okay, so you can see here I have defined here two components. You are free to define as many as components you want. Okay, so guys, now you can see here guys, I have used this first component, this second component name as a custom tag. Okay, as a custom tag inside the parent component. Okay, inside the parent component, and the guys, parent component is this div. Okay, this entire div is the parent component, because we have given here id as a app. Okay, so guys, this entire div will become the parent component. Okay, so let me just write the comment also here for you. So parent component. Okay, parent component. So guys, this entire div, okay, this entire div is the parent component because I have given here id as a app. Okay, so you can see here I am using this first component as a custom event and this second component name as a custom event, and I'm just defining here custom event also. The first event is handle custom event and the second custom event as a click me, and I have defined here one method also my event, and we have to define these events inside our parent component. And here in the methods I am defining here handle custom event and just console log, and my event we will just get this message, okay, which is coming from this custom event click me along with this data. This is known as the optional parameter and this is also known as the payload. Okay, so we are sending one payload to the child component along with this event click me. Whenever a user is going to click on this button, it will trigger this second click method and it will emit this click me method along with this data to the parent component. And we are just using here the second component and the first component as a tag, as a custom tag inside our parent component, which is this entire div, because we have given here id as a app, and we will just define one custom event on this custom tag. Here also I am defining here one custom event inside our custom tag, which is second component, and we have defined these events inside our parent component inside our methods object. Okay, inside our methods object. Okay, so guys, now I'm going to define here the last component. So I will just define here one more component here. So I will define here one more component. So first component, second component, and the I'm going to define here the third component also as a, I'll say here const give here third component. Okay, third component give equal to open and closing braces. Okay, so just close this, and inside this component I'm going to define here one template also. So I'll say here template, put colon and put backtick for the multi-line template. Okay, so guys, whenever you will use backtick, you will be able to define the multi-line component, and whenever you will use the single quote, you won't be able to define the multi-line component. Okay, so just let me just show you. So just copy this. As you can see here, this button is a multi-line button, so let me just paste it. You will get an error. Okay, so you can see here guys, we are getting the error. So you can't define the multi-line component by using the single quote. Okay, so guys, to define the multi-line component, we have to use the backtick. Okay, so just revert it back, and I'm gonna define here backtick for the multi-line template. Okay, always remember guys this. Okay, so guys, now I'm gonna define here one button also. So I'll define here one button also. So button, and close this button first, and inside this button I'm gonna say here the third button. Okay, third button. Okay, so just give the class also. So guys, as you can see here, we can define anything inside the template. We can define class, we can define anything guys. Okay, because this is the template and this is the multi-line template, so we can define anything inside this template. Okay, so I'll just give the class also as btn. I'll give here btn btn danger. So we have to define one method also which will which will trigger the emit. Okay, custom event method which will be emitted by this third component, child component. Okay, so we will just define one method for the trigger. So I'll say here at the rate click. So I'll say here what can I say here guys as a method name? So I can say here uh, trigger me. Okay, I can say here trigger me. Okay, so you can see here guys, I have given here T capital and M capital of these two word. Okay, so just trigger me. So whenever a user is going to be click on this child component button, then it will trigger one method trigger me, which will emit the what can I say, custom event to the parent, and then parent is going to receive that data or the event from the child component. Okay, using the emit function, using the emit method. Okay, so we will just define this, and below this I'm gonna create here one method also. So you can see here guys, I just want to explain you guys each and every minute details. Okay, so guys, as you can see here, every component. Okay, as you can see here guys, this is the separate component. Okay, so guys, every component can have their own methods, can have their own objects, can have their own lifecycle hook, can have their own properties, can have their own objects, can have their own computed methods, can have their methods as well. Okay, okay, so here you can see also I have defined here second component, and I have defined here method also. Here in the third component also I have defined one template, and I am defining here one method also, which is this method. Okay, so which is this method. So just copy this, and we will just say here this. Okay, and I'm gonna say here inside this I'll say here this dot, we have to say this dot dollar emit. Okay, just to emit one custom event to the parent component. Okay, so guys, we will say here, we will just define this method trigger me inside our method, and we will just say here trigger parenthesis open and closing braces, and we will say here this dot emit. We have to use here dollar sign. Okay, and then we have to say emit, and then we have to define one custom event. So I'm going to define here one custom event as a third. Okay, I'll say here third method. Okay, third method. Okay, so guys, this is the custom event we are defining here inside the emit function by saying this dot dollar emit, and we will define here one custom event third method whenever this child component is being triggered, it's being clicked by the user, and then this will trigger, this method will trigger, and this method, okay, this trigger me method will emit this okay, this third method custom event to the parent component, and then parent component is going to receive the data. Okay, receive the data. So we will just define here one payload, which is also an optional parameter. So I'm going to also define here one payload here. So I'll just say here, so I hope you guys have understood what is an emit method. Okay, what is an emit method? Okay, so guys, here we are just defining one payload also along with this third method custom event, which is being triggered whenever this child button component is being clicked. It will trigger this trigger me method, and it will emit this trigger me will emit custom event known as third method. And here we are also sending one payload to the parent component whenever this third method is being emitted. Okay, so we have to register this component also. So just copy this third component and go down, and we have to register it by saying, okay, you can see here app dot component, and we will just say here single quotes and just give here this name. So put here T small, and just separate this with the dash, say small c. Okay, so just put here comma and just paste here the third component name. Okay, and just save this. So guys, now we have to use this first like third component as a custom tag inside our parent component, So copy this third component like tag or the like a custom event or the components, and just go up, and here we have to define this as a custom tag. Okay, so just say here, paste it, and just close this. Okay, so guys, now on this third child component, we have to define one method also, which will trigger, okay, which will trigger this, okay, this trigger me method. Okay, so just copy this, and just copy this, and just say here at the rate, and just paste this. So we have to put here a small t, and just separate this with dash. So put dash and say small m. Okay, and we have to define this method also. So we have to define one method also. So I'm going to define here one method. So I'll just say here anything you can say. So last, you can say here last what can I say, last component. Okay, last component. Okay, so we have to define this method also inside our parent component. Okay, so just go down, and below this paste it here, put parenthesis, put open and closing braces, and here you can see here guys, in the third component we are sending also one payload also. So we have to receive it inside the parent component also. Okay, so we have to receive this also. So I'm going to receive this as a data. Okay, just say here as a data. Okay, so just this time I'm gonna trigger it, I'm gonna alert it. So I will just say alert, and I'll just paste this data as a parameter to this alert function. Okay, to this alert function. So guys, now we have done writing our code. So just save your code, go to the browser, and just refresh this page. Okay, so we can here see three button: first button, second button, and the third button. Okay, so these all buttons are guys a child component. Okay, these all buttons are a child component. So whenever the first button is going to be clicked, then it will trigger this handle custom event, and this handle custom event is here defined inside the parent component as a custom handle custom event, because here whenever this first button is being clicked, it will be trigger one method as a emit custom event, and this emit custom event will emit one method named as a custom event. Okay, named as a custom event, and we are just defining here custom event as a this click method. Here also on this second component, you can see here this is the second component, and I have defined here one emit or one the custom event, and we are saying here one payload also, and we have defined this click me as a my event, and my event has defined here in the parent component, and we are just getting the payload also, which is this hello parent. This is from the child component, and inside the third component also we have defined one button. This button will be, whenever this button is being clicked, this will trigger me method, and this trigger me method will emit one method, third method, and I am also sending here one payload to the parent, and we will receive this payload inside the parent. And here I have defined here last component. You can see here this is the method last component, which is being triggered by this custom event trigger me, and we will just receive. Okay, you can see here I am sending here one payload also, so I will just receive this payload into the parent component. So I'll say here data as a like what can I say, parameter, and I will just alert this data to the user. Okay, whenever third button is being clicked. Okay, so just save your code, and I have, guys, you can see here register the components. So I have registered here all the three components by saying app.component, first component name, app.component, second component name, app.component, third component name, and we have used this first component as a custom tag, second component as a custom tag, and third component as a custom tag. As you can see here, I have defined here three custom tag: first component, second component, and third component, which is emitting the custom event, click me event, and trigger me event. And I have defined here one method also: handle custom event, my event, last component inside our parent component. Handle custom event, my event, and last component. And we are receiving here message as a parameter, payload as a message, payload as a data, which we are sending along with this emit method, click me. This is the payload. Okay, and this is the third method, and we are also sending one payload to the parent by saying, I hope you guys have understood what is an emit method. Okay, so just save your code and go to the browser and just refresh the page and just click the first button. So see, boom guys, you can see here one message is logged into the console, button is clicked from child component. So just click the second button. See, hello parent, this is from the child component, please accept it. And guys, now whenever you will click the third button, you will see an alert. Okay, so just click the third button. So we have error here guys, we are not getting the alert also, I don't know why. So let me just check last component, and here we have defined our last component. So trigger me, and so trigger me, it should trigger guys the alert. So third method. Okay, okay guys. Okay, so we have to define this method. So just copy it and paste it here. So say dash small m and small t. Okay, so now save your code and go to the browser and just refresh your page. Okay, so now click the third button. See, boom guys, we got the alert. I hope you guys have understood what is an emit method. Okay, so see guys, we got the alert. Okay, whenever third button is being clicked, we got the alert. See, we got the alert. Okay, so click first button. See, button is clicked from the child component. Click second button, hello parent, this is from the child component, please accept it. And now again click the third button. See, I hope guys you have understood what is an emit method. Okay, in the alert. Okay, so click OK, go to the code. So guys, as you can see here, we have defined here three components, and we have defined three custom event also, which is being triggered whenever this child component button is being clicked, whenever this child button is being clicked, whenever this child button is being clicked, we are triggering one, we are just emitting one method, trigger me. You can see here I have defined here trigger me, which is triggering the third method. Whenever this second button is being clicked, it is going to trigger this second click, and this second click will emit this click me method. And I have sent one payload also along with this method. And whenever this first child button is being clicked, it will trigger this emit custom method. This will emit a custom event called custom event, and we have defined here this custom event here as a custom event to this child first component, and we are defining here one method. Okay, so this is the click me second method, and I have defined here click me as a my event, and we will define this method inside our parent component, inside this second child component, and here is inside the third component, which will whenever this third button is being clicked, it will trigger me method, which will emit this third method which will emit this third method, and we have defined here this third method as a last component, and we will say here t small hyphen m small. Okay, because I have you can see here I have given here t capital and the m capital. Okay, so guys, this is the logic, that whenever you are defining here the event name as a camel case notation, then we have to give this c small and e small, c small and m small, t small and as a and m small. Okay, and we have defined these methods inside our parent component, handle custom event, my event, last components. Okay, last component, as you can see here, handle custom event, my event and last component. Okay, and guys, here we have registered the components also by saying app.component first component. Okay, and the component name, and we have used this first component as a custom tag. You can see here first component I have used as a tag, and I'm opening this and I'm closing it here also. Okay, and this second component we have registered, and the second component name, and we have used this second component as a custom tag. You can see here this is the custom tag I have used, this is the custom tag I have used. Okay, and this is the last component. We will register it also by saying app.component third component and the component name, and we will use this third component as a custom tag. So I'm defining here third component, and I'm defining here one method here also, custom method or the custom event, and I'm closing this here third component okay, custom tag also. Okay, so guys, I hope guys I explained you very well that what is an emit function and how emit function works in Vue.js 3, and how we can emit, how we can send the data from the child component to the parent component by using the custom event. Okay, so guys, in the next video I will be explaining you that how we can send the data. Okay, so let me just copy the file path and go to the browser. So open this and paste it here and just hit enter. You can see here guys, you can see the text also, emit data single data. Okay, so pass a single value from a child component to a parent component in Vue.js 3. Okay, so guys, whenever a user is going to enter anything inside this input field, and when he will click the button click me, then we will get the message from the child component to the parent component from this input field, and we will just console.log. You can do anything with this data. Okay, so for the sake of explanation, I'm just consoling it into the console. Okay, so just give here hello developers. Okay, so just hit the button click me. See, you can see guys one method, I mean one message in the console, which is button click in parent received message hello developers. Okay, you can see here hello developers. Okay, so guys, here we are just passing the single data. Okay, we are just passing the single data. So let me just show you how we can pass the multiple data also from the child component to the parent component. So copy the file path and go to the browser and create a new page, just paste it here, hit enter. Okay, so guys, here you can see here we have got two input fields here. So just go to the console and put some message here. So I'll say here hello Prabhat Pandit. Okay, so just hit the button click me and see in the console. Okay, so see guys, you got the message also, button clicked in parent received message hello, other value Prabhat Pandit. Okay, so as you can see here, emit data multiple data to pass multiple values from a child component to a parent component in Vue.js. You can emit an object with multiple properties instead of a single value. Okay, so guys, I will explain you later on the next video also, because I told you already that I will be creating a series of video on emit function, because emit is very important guys. If you want to become a great Vue.js developer, then only guys you have to learn in details, in depth, that what is emit and how we can emit the data from child to parent components. Okay, because guys, I have explained you, this is just a simple, okay, this is just a simple explanation of the emit function. So here we have not passed any object, we have not passed any data, we just console.log the message, okay, which is coming from the child component to the parent component. But in the next videos, we will be just passing single data, and we will be just passing the multiple data also. And guys, let me just show you one more thing, and we will be just passing the what can I say, form value also, okay. We will be just passing the form value also. So just copy the file path and go to the browser and create a new tab, paste it here, hit enter. You can see guys here, you can see the text also, emit form data, okay, multiple data. We will be able to emit the multiple data by using the object, okay. You can see here to pass multiple values from the child component to the parent component in view.js, okay. So I'll just say here first name as a Priya Kumari, okay. So I'll just give the dummy number, some random number. So just give this, and I'll just give here pr@yahoo.com. So guys, let me just clear you one thing. So guys, I have used here dummy name, okay. So guys, it is not related to any person dead or alive. I have just used here this name as a example, as a dummy name, okay, just to give you the example, okay. It is not related to any person dead or alive, okay. So just go to the console and just hit the button, click me. So see, boom guys, you got the message, okay. In the console, button clicked in parent, received name Priya Kumari, button clicked in the parent, received phone number this, okay. Button clicked in parent, received email pr@yahoo.com, okay. So guys, I will be explaining you guys multiple things inside the view.js emit function, okay. So guys, just be here and watch the entire video. And please guys, if you are willing to learn view.js developer, view.js 3, and if you are truly a view.js developer, then please guys do subscribe to this channel Code with ER, and please press the bell icon also, okay, so that whenever I will upload the video in the playlist, you can be notified and you can watch them instantly, and you can learn from them also, and professionally you will grow also, and you will be becoming a master in view.js, okay, by me, with me, ER Prabhat Pandit, okay. So guys, let me just show you one more thing in the emit function only. So guys, I told you I will be creating a lot of videos on emit function, because this is very important, this is very crucial to learn what is emit in view.js 3, okay. So just create a new tab and paste it here. So just hit enter. So guys, now go to the developer tool, go to the console. So guys, in this video we are just passing the single value, but this is very important to know, okay. So just give here Prabhat Pandit, okay. So guys, here we will just console.log the message also, and we will just alert the message also to the user, okay, from the parent component, okay. See, parent component received value Prabhat Pandit. Just click OK. You can see here form submitted with the value Prabhat Pandit, and I have cleared the form also, and we are getting the message also in the in the browser only. Form submitted value with value Prabhat Pandit, okay. So just change here Priya Kumari Sharma, okay. So just hit the button submit. So see, parent component received value Priya Kumari Sharma, okay. So you can see here form submitted with the value Priya Kumari Sharma, okay. So guys, I will be creating 3 videos on emit function in view.js 3. So guys, if you are willing to learn what is emit function and why it is so much of important in view.js 3, then please guys do subscribe to this channel Code with ER, and please press the bell icon also, okay. So guys, I hope guys I have explained you very well, in depth, in detail only, what is emit function in view.js 3, and how we can emit the data from the child component to the parent component, okay. So guys, in the next video I already showed you what we are going to learn in the next video, this also, and this also, okay. So I will be creating 2 more videos on emit function, okay. So I hope guys we have come to the end of this video, end of this session. So guys, if you feel you have learned something from this video, from this session, then please guys do subscribe to this channel Code with ER, and please guys press the bell icon also, so that whenever I will upload the new video in the playlist, you can be notified and you can watch them instantly and you can learn from them also. Okay, so let me just guys ask you one more thing. So guys, do let me know guys, like what you like, how do you feel about this video, how do you feel about my session? Okay, so guys, just let me know guys, okay, whether I am speaking too fast, whether my voice is not understandable, whether my voice is not clear, whether I should make my videos in Hindi only, or whether I should continue making my videos in English only. Okay, so guys, just let me know your thought, your feelings, like what you are feeling about my videos, about my session. Okay, so it will help me guys to to enhance my videos, to make my videos much and more awesome for you. Okay, so that you can watch them. Okay, so I feel guys we have come to the end, so see you guys in the next video. Please guys do subscribe to the channel Code with ER, and please press the bell icon also if you are a new to Vue.js developer, and if you are a truly Vue.js developer, then also please guys do subscribe to this channel Code with ER. Okay, so see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care. This is Prabhat Pandit signing off now. Bye bye guys.